Hello, everyone. I'm Stephen Pope, your professional hobbit, and welcome to New Pantheon, a demigod's actual play here on Saving Throw Show. I'll be your herald for the evening, and let's go ahead and meet our players, starting with Abria Iyengar, who has a bad case of the giggles, so that's why I picked her.
No, I'm staring at my web captioner and the nightmare contained therein. Hi, I'm Abria Iyengar, playing Megan Moore, the warrior, daughter of Ares.
And channeling that very, very well in her pre-show screaming.
It's a day. It's a day. It's March 99th. We're all having a day.
It's great.
Also joined by the ever-dashing Eric Reichert.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eric. I'm playing Flynn Fairbanks, who is the scion of Robin Hood and the Trickster. And I am also channeling my my inner Flynn because I said to Bria, "What are you gonna do? Show up and beat me up?" And then she showed up.
That you beat
And
my
I beat
house.
you up.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You liked it.
Yeah.
In all fairness, you probably had it coming.
I did. That's why I
You
said.
had it come. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I just had like a repressed memory flash. Were you wearing Crocs?
I was not were. I am.
I can't do the stream anymore. I'm so sorry. Good night.
I'm not doing the stream either. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 4 in the afternoon. I'm going
Why
to bed.
did I wake up from my nap for this?
Hey, listen. I'm
1v1,
sorry
let's
you all imprison your feet in discomfort all day.
I
but
wear
it's
flip-flops
quarantine.
like a proper fat white guy.
You
And
wear
I wear-
shoes in this economy?
No, see, we've moved on. Fat white guys, we've moved on to Crocs. We're Crocs people now.
I'm a Quentin Tarantino film, bare feet all day. Like
No, that's a nightmare too. I'm so sorry. The correct answer is
Only
Costco socks.
Always socks, or my puppies will lick my toes.
Sam and I are on a level. It's all about the Costco sock because you buy 1,000 of them for $3 and you just wear them forever.
I am
talking?
adult.
I hate socks.
I have a job. I love myself. I buy real socks. I don't do Costco socks anymore.
I love
Okay.
a Costco sock.
How? Why?
I
They
don't
fall
like
apart
my
after like 3 washes.
My
I don't like
floor
my
is a
feet
cement,
to be
so I can't.
covered by anything. No socks, no shoes. If I could live my whole life barefoot, I would.
If I had carpet, I definitely would be going without the Crocs, but I don't. So
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta.
you have to put your feet on things to move.
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately.
We are
Sam has
also
evolved
joined.
past this fucking conversation and I'm so here for it.
I'm 100% here for it. I give my subscriber unlock to Sam. I can't even do that, but I do it.
Hi, I'm Sam DeLeb. I am playing Bells DeMoy, the muse of our party and a scion of Aphrodite.
And last but certainly not least, the kawaii as fuck Aki.
Okay, sure. I'm
Cute as
Aki.
fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Aki, and I'm playing Will Ajayi, scion of Aja, Orisha, Pantheon, and Your Verdant.
Now, before we get into beginning moves, or I get too excited and forget to do beginning moves, we have some unlocks because yesterday we did our longest day marathon where we raised over $6,000 for Alzheimer's research. Thank you to everyone who participated in that. It is very much appreciated. However, now I get to do some, some roasting, some bullying. Yes, Abra, yes.
Before we do our begin and for start of session moves, we have to do our end of session moves from last time.
We do, but before we do that, I still have to address the fact
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
a lot of people subscribed yesterday, and it was all appreciated, and we get the rerolls, and I have to divvy them up accordingly. For example, Double GXG, a wonderful, beautiful, handsome man with amazing hair and a fantastic beard, who I would follow into hell, gives me a reroll.
How
'cause they're
dare
a good
you?
person.
Is this because I shot you in the throat and escaped from Tarkov?
Yeah, probably, and unlike Evil Dice Monkey, who, yeah, I bet you're an Evil Dice Monkey, and I bet you also fling your own poo because you give a reroll to the table, you fool. You fool of a toque. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what a toque is. Isn't that like just being?
Is that another way to say hobbit, maybe?
No, it's a clan. There's the
Oh.
It's the actual last name. It's Peregrine Took.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
Took.
okay.
He's not.
Like
he's
Samwise
not some.
Gamgee or Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, he's not
Peregrine
some Braze Hardbottle or Proudfoot.
Oh god.
I don't know what you just said.
Deserved
I
shade
don't
and
know.
Proudfoot.
I watched the movies. I've read the books. I still don't get it. All right. So next up, we have Vampire 54, who gives 4 rerolls to the table because they woke up yesterday and was like, you know what? I'm going to give money to a good cause and make terrible life choices. And you know what? If you're a 54-year-old vampire, maybe that's what you do. I don't know. All right. You guys are up to 5 rerolls, and we have many more to go. Alberto Malachi? I'm sorry, Alberto. I'm going to say your name wrong, and I'm not going to apologize because you gave a reroll to the table. So you guys are at 6 rerolls. Ugh, you monsters. And for some reason, all the rerolls just vanished, so we'll call it there.
I looked up toque. It means hat and it means beanie in Canadian. I was right. I just want everyone to know that.
Okay, they're back. Thank you, our producer. All right. The Wild Ferret. You know what? Ferrets are nothing but Pringle rats, and they gave 1 to the table. So thank you, you Pringle rat, you wild Pringle rat. Roxy Girls DC, more like, I can't think of a good one, but I hope you get disconnected because you gave 1 to the table.
How dare you?
Oh my god. The infamous King Cupcake, who is not infamous, but famous and beautiful, and will lead his cupcake kingdom for generations to come, gives me a reroll.
That's too much sugar.
You know what? I don't need yours. You're just being paid off by Big Stevia, and I don't need that.
Cupcake's just a muffin.
That is objectively not right.
Like,
It's true.
more.
That is very much chemically not right.
Yes, thank you.
It's a muffin that's extra. What's not to love about that?
Chantel B, bad, because the B stands for bad because you give another 1 to the table. Uncle Fuzz 5 is up there with Uncle Buck as one of the best uncles ever because he gave me 1. Were they?
Was that a John Candy reference?
It was. It
Yeah,
was.
John Candy, the Polka King of the Midwest.
That's a different movie.
I
That's a
know,
different
but
movie.
it's John motherfucking
This is the one
Candy.
where he shells shower rings.
I'm right there with you, Sam.
Oh, wait, no, is that Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
It
It's
is
all the
Planes, Trains,
same.
and Automobiles, you fake nerd boy.
I know. It's all the same movie.
Thanksgiving movie ever. Fight me on it.
Adam's Family Values. Done.
Ah, beans.
Can't
Well
argue
played.
that one. Just Here for Coffee is just here to give the table a reroll like a bad person. I hope your coffee is scalded. Cipher of Terror, an E, I bet, because they give 1 to the table.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya.
Exo Girl Wonder, aka Anne.
Hi,
More
Anne.
like Girl Blunder, because they give 1 to the table.
We love it.
I don't. Smoke Beard. You know what? Shave it off. You can't pull it off because you give 1 to the table.
Oh my god.
Sometimes these get a little too much. Like,
They get
it's fine.
real
It's like,
weird.
you're very bad. And it's like, your beard's stupid. It's like, whoa. I thought we were just being playful.
Like, we got some extra salt happening today.
This is great. Salt Bay's not till
Real good.
Tuesday, but you're bringing it on a Sunday, and I'm here for it.
And it's available on our YouTube any day you want to watch it.
Yeah. Stick that landing, boy. We love it. Keep going.
Thank you. Vanna, who I know personally, and now I know is a punk. That's right, Vanna. I'm calling you out by giving a
Yes.
reroll to the table.
As one of her friends, she would like to be referred to as a mall goth and not a punk. So,
Is
know
she a
what?
Molgoth
You
or
know
a
what?
Visigoth?
Yes.
Porque
She's a
los dos?
screamo. She's into screamo. There, I said it.
Manifest your dream.
Modern Chow, more like modern. I can't think of a good C insult, so we're just gonna move on and give the reroll to the table. Good lord, you guys got a lot of rerolls. Pike, if you guys fail a roll today, I'm going to laugh at you maniacally.
Joke's
Pike
on you. I love being laughed at and failing things.
Hey,
Ew.
this guy gets it.
Pike 1 gives 1 to the table, as does the Bard 1971, so that's 2 more for you guys. Everyone loves making bad decisions. Penguin Witch Doctor, for example. Penguins are flightless birds, and you know what? Wrong show, okay? Penguins are coming back soon, but not this season. Yeah, that's right. Messenger penguins.
They visited yesterday, and I love them. They're
I miss-
majestic and fly majestically.
I will forever be mad at myself for not inventing them, and I'll also be even more upset if we ever get around to making plush toys of them and I don't get one.
Needs to be messenger penguin plushies. Saving those, so
Yesterday.
get on that shit.
I bought it.
Plushies are incredibly expensive to make. It's not worth it.
I'm so sorry.
Limited edition.
I'm so sorry. Did
Let's
we
go.
ask how expensive it was, or did we say make?
Did we just say
Yeah,
make it
that's
happen?
right, Aubrey. I don't believe we asked if they were expensive or practical. I think we
Listen,
just
my
said,
one
"Give
job
me."
here is to crush everyone's dreams.
You are a
Well,
white man.
This is true. Wow.
I'm just not gonna listen to like the life advice of someone who wears Crocs. That's just where we are today.
Check and mate.
KB
I thought we were
Tibbs.
friends, and you hurt me so much.
Well, you know what? Stop wearing Crocs. KB Tibbs
can't.
gives me a reroll because they're a wonderful person, as does Wolfman3578. You are a beautiful Wolfman with majestic hair, and I hope you run free with a mask on. Wear your mask, people. Joanna Banana gives one to the table, as does Spooky Teapot. Yeah, well, you know what? He is just hot leaf water. It's a me, Bando gives 2 to me because I love them and they're good.
I love that screen name so much, though.
It's such a good screen name.
It's so much fun.
Sharnad and Scott Denuzzo, they both give 2 more rerolls to the table. Oh my god, I lost count, but thankfully I'm keeping tally. Monster Interitum gives me a reroll. You are a lovely monster. Hours Without Sleep gives 1 to table. I hope your insomnia lasts forever. Mini Marker gives me 1 because Mini Marker is a beautiful, wonderful, fresh out of the box Sharpie. DJ Regular, who is one of the best people I know and is also working on a John Wick game that I need to play yesterday, gives me a reroll, and this is why we love DJ Regular. Monstrosity Jones gives 2 to the table. You are a bad monster. You are a terrible monster. You are the history's greatest monster. Master Vidar also gives 1 to the table because he is a master of bad decisions, and it's probably okay.
Caption did not like his name.
I didn't see it. Should I be worried? Should I get the Twitter apology ready?
I'm pretty sure that's why he picked that name, and I'm very proud of him for it.
I'm concerned.
You know it says masturbator, right? Like that's just what that is.
Oh,
You're good.
that's what it's. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I thought it said something dirty. Dirty-er. And it's probably okay. It's probably an okay guy, and we play his game every week here. Eventually, we'll get to it. I promise, people. It gives me a reroll, and we are done with
Jason, you raggedy
Jason!
Jason!
Eric, we should quit his game in protest.
Yeah, this is baloney because every Saturday we wake up early just to make fun of him relentlessly on his own Twitch channel, and he does this.
And Sam's there on a Friday doing work. How
Yeah,
rude.
we're supposed to be space buddies. Let's
I'm
see
the
if I
only
help you
one-
fight pirates again.
I think
I'm
this
not
is
in the
my
game
fault.
with him.
I think this is my fault, y'all. I've dropped the ball. I don't do anything else with Jason other than
Yeah.
play this game. I think this
It's
is my
your
fault. You can blame me. I have not done my due diligence with Jason.
This is good for me.
I'm so sorry.
Aki, you
I
did
gave
this
him
to
the
us.
feels at Gen Con a couple years ago, so like, still got that going for me.
He's the reason I'm in RPGs. He's helping.
Aw. All right. So, whew, that was a lot.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I think
move
there's
on.
one more.
If there is, it's not on my communications board yet, so
Well,
Who dares message me?
it should be, because it's mine.
oh. Okay, someone decided to cheat the system. Okay, respect. Who is? Oh, it's coming through. It's coming through. Listen, the kobolds, they have like 4 fingers each. It's very hard for them to type. It's very hard for them to copy paste stuff. They're very busy kobolds, okay? And they're going to night school now. So like, give them
Just
a
busy
break.
doing TikTok.
They can't anymore.
They're very into witch talk now.
Witch talk?
Yeah, it's TikTok for witches. They hexed the moon.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, Moon's haunted.
Why?
We know this.
Right.
Because I'm currently in lesbian frog TikTok is where I've landed, and it's great. I'd highly recommend it.
10 out
This
of
sounds
10
like something
riveting.
Sam would tweet.
Absolutely riveting.
No!
The jokes write themselves. Okay, Aki gives another one to the table because kobolds finally came through. All right. You guys are wonderful. We love you. Thank you all, even the ones I roasted. Thank you very much. Your subscribes really do help the channel. You keep the lights on, and you do keep our kobolds fed. And also, if you want to drop tips, we'll give you toast. We'll draw from Pandora's box of boxes, which is just bad decisions all the way down. It's very fun. And you can also help keep the stream going. Right now, things are pretty hard here in Los Angeles. We can't do everything we do has to be done remotely, but we still got bills to pay. So every dollar you can spare is appreciated. Is that a Thwarp fan?
Yo, it's hot as balls over here. Don't judge
I'm
me.
not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I just didn't know where the fuck it came from, okay? I'm not mad about where it came from. I would just look down and I was like, where the fuck
You
did she
haven't
get a
lived
fan?
until she's literally unfurled it like loudly next to you when you didn't realize she had it.
Yeah, it's called a thwarp.
I think
It's the sound it
Sam,
makes.
I think
Yeah.
Sam just had an existential crisis.
Oh, I was just remembering, like, B-Dave used to open every episode of The Alchemy of Kairos with a thwarp. I was also,
Yes.
for a moment, I admit, trying to figure out whether hot as balls was Celsius or Kelvin, because I wasn't used to that particular thermal measurement system.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Balls is for sure Kelvin, because that's the closest to a dude's name. I think I went to high school with a Kelvin. Oh my God, I did. Sorry. Anyway.
And on
That's
that
cold.
note, end of session moves.
Yes, so last session during our very special questionably canon one shot, we forgot to do our end of session moves. So our end of session moves determines if you feel tighter with someone or not so tight with them anymore. We'll start with you, Aki, because you are the only person who reminds me, and I appreciate that about you.
Abria reminded you of this. Excuse
This-
you.
You
But
are
mine's
right.
passive aggressive, so it's different.
I actually loosened a bond. I loosened it to the point of it now being non-existent. I had a tangle with Megan. You can't seem to wrap your mind around Megan, and you're not sure you want to. That bond loosened to a 0, so
Aw.
it went away.
Yeah. I really appreciate the fact that bonds loosening doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It means the relationship is evolving.
Yeah.
Because not all of the tangles are necessarily positive things.
Yeah.
So, but I guess just to keep things moving so that we don't go around the horn and then start all the way over again from the beginning, my start of session move, I still have the tightest, the highest tangle with Bells and with Flynn. And I think Flynn picked last week.
Everyone had Flynn pick last week. It was really cute.
So Sam, you can pick this week.
Who is Sam? There's only Bells now.
Bells de Moy, please choose.
All right, then I think you should fail a weird roll.
A what roll?
Weird.
A weird.
Get
Okay, thank you.
my dear.
Yes.
All
A
right.
bend fate roll.
All right, and that's me. And then
All
start.
right.
Can I jump in?
Yes, please.
Because much like Aki's whole thing, my bond with Will, it was inherently like slightly negative, but since that no longer defines our relationship, it has loosened so much that it's gone now. So I'll switch over eventually and pick a different one for them. So yeah, that's gone. And then my tightest tangle is still with Flynn. So Eric, would you like to pick?
Yeah, I do. I want to see what happens when you fail to sway someone.
Ooh, nice. But I'm so persuasive.
She means violent.
I did mean violent.
Yes. All right, Sam, what would you like your closing move of our one shot to be, and what would you like your opening move to be?
Yes. So, I actually have a very particular tangle. You learned about Flynn's crush on someone, or you encouraging them to follow up on it. So that tangle is tighter.
Oh, I like it.
Because we had a good chunk of that, which means that Flynn, in fact, has the most with me right now. We are entangled.
All right.
Help.
All right, Flynn.
Okay. I want to see what happens when Bells fails at smiting an enemy.
Something I literally think they have not done once.
I think I have at least once, maybe twice.
Thank you. As your fight cousin, you definitely have done the punch before, and I was super proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was the metal straw that really made that perfect. I need you to know that.
I destroyed my tooth on it, so I'm glad it was worth it.
Sorry.
I was like, don't bite, and then I bit.
Don't bite those things. And last but not least,
every time I hear that so many times.
Yeah, same.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, so my end of session, I will say that my tangle with Bells actually grew tighter because we started to resolve some deep-seated issues where I am a bastard. So there's that. But I think Megan still has the top. I'm the most tangled with Megan.
Just stop with Megan.
Megan is still Flynn's top.
Yeah.
I mean,
is it sexual or is it League of Legends? We'll never know.
Yes.
It's both.
It's both. I would love to see you fail a perform under pressure roll.
Ooh, okay.
And Aubrey, now I'm just imagining that Get Jinxed was a sexual awakening for Megan and Flynn.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm more of an Akali stan, but sure.
And with that all out of the way, the Spark of Divinity, we try to justify it as much as we can. There are origin stories from every culture that has ever conceived a god. There is the idea that divinity is something you're born with, the idea that you can inherit it or give it away. And we do this because no one wants to admit that at its core, divinity just is. It comes from a human need to make sense of terrible things we put up with, the things we don't understand. Megan, you find yourself in an open field. It's ungodly hot, and you are with about 20 or so people dressed in flowing open robes, standing around a bus they have lit on fire. They hold hands and they sway back and forth in the noonday sun, and you see the charred remains of, you think it's a church, but it's far too big to be one. What do you do?
Why the fuck is it so hot? Am I dead? Is this hell? Hey! She's gonna turn and yell at one of the swaying people. And just do I have my javelin with me?
Yes, you do.
She just opens it up and jabs one of them.
Your javelin stabs this person, but keeps moving through, and they do not move. They continue to sway and sing their song. And that's when you put it together. You're dreaming.
Okay. All right. Lucid dreaming. Look for a clock with the wrong numbers. Got it. All right. To the church thing. To the too big church.
Okay. You walk through the plane and find yourself in this. Have you ever been to a building that's been demolished? Where you can still see where remnants of the walls, where you can still feel where, like, this is where they would have kept a bed. This is where a pantry must have been. This is where they ate. It's all of that, but it's old. Whatever this place was destroyed a very long time ago.
Can I attempt to assess the situation to see
Absolutely.
what's going on here?
Sure. And you have more rerolls than God, so yeah, go for
Yay!
it.
We have a lot of gods.
We have
We got a
so
lot of
many.
gods. So many.
Sorry, I meant Pier Seville. I said the right thing. We'll pretend I said the right thing.
Sure.
Okay, I got an 11.
God damn.
It's a dream. I'm good at my own dreams. Let me have this.
All right, you get to ask 3 questions from the list.
That's actually a 12. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. It's actually a 12.
I'm
Wow.
sorry. I have godlike, so I was very close to asking 14 questions from this list. What happened to this place? Like, why is it demolished?
As you look around, you see some burnt rubble. Whatever this place was burnt down.
Okay. Why am I drawn to this place?
You're drawn here because this is where your friends are. Not right now, but they will be here.
Oh. Okay. Since I realize I'm dreaming, I think my last question will be, how can I get into this place? But I very specifically mean, like, how can I quickly get there in the real world?
You hear the ringing of a phone underneath some debris.
Sort. Go through and pick it up and, like, do the Matrix thing?
The phone you find is actually that of a toddler's. It has a little smiley face and one of those old-timey, colorful rotaries. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so then before she picks it up, she's like, "Are you alive? Is this going to be weird if I touch you?"
No.
Ah! Nope, it was weird before we made physical contact. Cool. What are you? What's this whole deal?
I'm a phone.
Mm-hmm. Why are you alive?
Because you're dreaming.
Okay, well, sure.
And you watch Toy Story 3 a little too much.
Okay, I can't help it that I have a lot of anxiety and that manifests as watching things that I know how it's going to end. So I don't get, like, nervous. I don't have to explain this to you. You are my brain. Like, shush.
It's true. I am. He's not.
Who's he?
You turn around and you're greeted with this elongated figure. It's stark white, and the only facial feature is this smile that looks like it's been stretched around the skin with rows of teeth that keep going. I don't believe he's part of our brain.
Okay, cool. Hold that thought. Excuse me. This guy, why so serious? What are you? Are we fighting? What's this? I'm sorry. It's too hot for me to, like, sit here and be like, what's going on? And, like, have a whole big moment. Cause, like, if we're going to fight, I'm going to sweat a lot. And
it starts getting hotter.
What do you need? Are you doing this?
It begins to glow, and it's hard to look at it.
Okay, I want to just smite it. I'm going to close my eyes and throw my javelin. I'm dreaming, so I'm assuming my aim is going to be real good.
Okay.
All right. I got an 8 plus 4 is a 12.
All right. Actually, you know what? You are dreaming. Go ahead and roll me another d6 and take the higher.
Thank you. Heck yeah. I ended up with doubles. So I got double 5s, this is 10 plus 4 is a 14.
All right. And I assume you have godlike smite?
Of course I do.
Great.
Have you met me? I do all the things on the list.
Okay. You do all the things. You protect yourself. You crush them. You harm them. You put them in a disadvantaged position. You make an opening for someone else, and you take something from them. And what you take is a tooth.
Ooh.
It's a tooth that looks hollow with a smaller set of teeth inside it.
Oh, shit. That's a fractal nightmare. All right. Well, I'm going to put this in my dream pocket and hope that I don't remember that this happened. That's great.
The thing begins to bleed, and as it does, it starts laughing.
You're kind of one note, aren't you? What are you? Can I also attempt to assess the situation, pierce the mask veil?
Go for
my
it.
God, I don't know what anything's called anymore.
I don't know what game we're playing. Help!
Yeah. No. I want to sway someone. I want to convince this weird dude via intimidation to start talking and not just laugh, because that's not super helpful.
Go for it.
Okay. So I have intimidation, so I can roll with my prowess as a sway someone.
Nice.
Okay, so it's a 7 plus 4 is an 11.
Okay. What are you trying to make him do?
Just explain like any part of his deal.
You're in my dream. And this is a very fond memory for me. It's the moment I was born. Suddenly you hear shrieks from the group of people you saw earlier as something crawls out of the fire. Birthed from flames, it is this creature you are standing over with your javelin in it. It is, you estimate, about 14 feet tall, and long white glowing tendrils burst out of its chest and just pierce all of these people.
I'm assuming those are the people that like drug-induced worshipped you into existence. So why'd you kill them?
I am a new god.
So you're bad at it, is what you're saying. Look, I don't know who
gods
you are.
require blood.
Okay, not all God. Okay, you know what? I'll accept that premise. What's your name?
Call me the White.
Oh my God, do you think that's cool? That's literally terrible. All right, well, the Great White Hope, I will see you soon. And I can't wait to put this through the real you again if we have any kind of problem. Savvy?
You're going to make a lovely member of the new Pantheon. And that's when you wake up.
Oh my God, it's so much cooler in here, thank God. Am I back in my room?
You are in your room. Palm is licking your face.
Oh, cool. That's why it was so hot. You have fucking hot dog breath. Hold on. And I turn her around. And I'm going to immediately reach for my phone. And I think I text Flynn. Just
okay.
The WYD.
You get the worst thing. The blue bubble turns into a green bubble, and then you get the little red exclamation point next to it.
Oh, what the shit? Guy that works here. Come here. Help, I'm a god that just died. Show up. I tried to resend it.
It does not go through.
God damn it. Fine. So I'm on the 4th floor, yeah? Not on
You
Earth's.
are on the 4th floor, yes.
So Aki's down the hall from me. Not Aki, sorry. Will's down the hall from me. Aki, you are my
Aki's
god.
in another universe, but
Will is somewhere else. Canonically, Aki is also.
Yeah, both. So I'm gonna walk down the hall and go knock on Will's door.
okay. You find the door open, and inside is Victor, putting a little chocolate on the pillow.
Hey, I just called for you, and you did not listen.
Did you call my name?
Do I have to?
I mean, you either have to pick up the phone or call my name or ask for something in particular.
Cool.
I don't make the rules here.
I
I just live in fear of them.
Whatever. I didn't think this was an Army Hammer film. A flip. Where is Will?
Oh, right. Hold up. They reach into the trash and pull out a phone like you saw in your dream.
Oh.
It wasn't actually in the trash. I just needed to reach into something to pull it out. I guess I could have used their pillow, but that seems invasive.
Yeah, don't reach for people's pillows. And I grab the chocolate off of their pillow and just start eating it.
Replace this.
We're going to keep doing this. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, can you stop? Actually, I don't know if I can run out of these things. Can I run out of these things?
Let's find out.
He hands you the bucket. Okay, here you go. Enjoy your I don't know what even brand this is. Anyway, yeah. They went out to go check out something. And yeah,
Without me?
Well, you apparently needed your rest. I guess. I don't know. They don't tell me shit.
Honestly, same. What the fuck?
Proper attitude, Bev, really.
Cool. Well, I don't know what to do with any of this information. And I feel like I've reached the limits of your ability to help me. So I'm going to go.
You could pick up the phone. Flynn said that was for you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the toy phone.
You didn't say it was from Flynn, so. I grab it.
Wait. Okay, I don't care if you are a god of murderous feminine rage, but mind you, respect.
It's not feminine rage. It's a lot of rage. It's pretty gender agnostic.
Respect. No, but still, do you think I was just going to give you a weird toy phone?
Honestly, yes.
Why would I do that?
Because you do weird stuff. You're like
you're
a ghost butler in a weird old.
I'm not a ghost. I'm not
home.
dead. Okay. I am not dead. Let's get that straight.
Can I kill you? If I stab you, will you die?
Yes, and it will hurt a lot because I am not divinity. So please don't do that.
I was definitely operating on the opinion. I did not. Oof. Noted.
You were going to stab me.
I wasn't going to stab you. I just wasn't going to be worried about collateral damage around you.
You were thinking of stabbing me.
Okay, Victor.
I gave you a tour. I just gave you my bucket of chocolate.
I understand that. I'm saying this was a learning moment, and I think you just need to appreciate what happened here.
Yeah, you were going to stab me until I told you, please don't stab me. I'll die.
Well, aren't you glad we have open lines of communication?
I don't
the phone
appreciate
is from
any
Flynn.
part of this conversation.
Do you want a chocolate?
Yes, thank you.
And I offer him one. Just one.
Is it terrible for my skin?
Oh my God, yeah. You know what? You have to use like one of those peeling masks.
I try. I also bought one of those stupid rolly green things you can buy from Korea.
Oh, those don't really work, but the needle ones do. And also they just make blood, so I like them.
Ugh.
Oh, don't you do that. You're very mortal, which is a thing I learned today. Anyway, and just pretends it's ringing like, oh, I have to take this, and just walks out with the phone in the bucket.
All right. You leave with your bucket of chocolate and your child's phone that Flynn left for you.
Yeah, thanks for the jitterbug. And I flip it open and call.
Wow, that is a deep cut.
And I opened. Yeah.
Meanwhile, out in the California plains, not Aki. You see what you did, Abria? You see what you did? Will, Bells, and Flynn. The three of you are in this open field. If you were to explore the tall grass, you'd find Pokemon for sure, and you'd also probably find the remnants of a burnt out bus. But you can clearly see the remnants of the mission that was they attempted to build out here several hundred years ago. That didn't work. Flynn, what would happen if Megan were to call you on the weird phone you left her?
She would be transported like my thing to right next to me.
Okay, Abria, I'm going to ask for a weird roll.
That's a good call, and I'm very bad.
And
at
hopefully next to me and not simultaneously occupying the same space as me. It's not something I normally do, so I don't know. We might just
You
both
have
die.
3,000 rerolls.
that. Yeah, okay, because I rolled a 7 and it's -1, so I failed it. So I would like to use a reroll, please.
All right.
It's worse. I don't do it.
Okay.
Can I assist because this is my phone?
Nope, just show up like in his arms and then he drops you. Like there's just one way to resolve this. How the GM wants to resolve it. That's how.
I'm trying to figure out how this works. Okay. Megan, the floor gives out under you. And you are falling. And it is very bright because you are suddenly outside. Will, Flynn, and Bells above you, you hear the dulcet tones of Megan falling.
Oh, I fly. And
Yeah.
she just catches herself.
Flynn goes, she wasn't on the ground floor. Damn it, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Megan, go ahead and give me a prowess roll real fast. 'Cause you don't fly that often. You have it, but you don't use it that often.
Are you sure you want it to be prowess? Because I did roll a 15.
That's fine. So you start falling and then flip, dive, duck, dodge. You do like a whole fucking aerial show before you land.
Yeah. I think she just does like the one flap to like kill a little momentum and then 3-point lands. Like, pff.
You put on a goddamn show.
Sup?
Hey. You know, phones are for talking to people and not like a primary like relocation device, right?
It's a Fisher Price toy phone. It's plastic. It has no internal things.
Honestly, that's fair.
I guess it could have gone worse.
Hey, don't,
Yeah.
hey, don't go places without me.
Well, oh,
Don't be unavailable when we need to go places.
No one called me.
You
Probably.
were
I have not
knocked
looked
out
at my
pretty
phone.
cold. Remember, you did athletic stuff. Recovery. That was a thing, wasn't it?
Is that a bucket of chocolate?
Oh my God,
What?
it's gonna melt, help. And just starts handing it out like quickly. It's so sunny.
There's a cooler in the car.
Car is here. And she just takes off towards car.
Hello, Megan. I am thrilled to see you. It brings joy to my life.
I put Palm in the car.
Keep the
Did not
windows
enjoy
open.
falling, by the way.
Yeah.
make sure to crack a window.
I feel
The
like
AC's
Or
always
don't
on.
and max the AC instead. It would probably be cooler, I'd imagine.
yeah.
Either way, please keep Palm cool. I mean, they're a hell dog, and so they probably don't actually need it, but you know.
That. I just say, Palm, do not shit on the seats, and then close the door. All right.
You
What are
haven't
we
trained
doing?
your dog in reverse
Absolutely
psychology,
going
have
to
you?
shit on the seats.
Train? What?
In reverse psychology specifically.
I haven't trained Palm at all. We are both
No.
feral.
That's why you
Ah.
get small dogs, so you don't train them.
There you go.
I don't like that at all.
I don't
Mhm.
like that either. Train your dogs. It doesn't
Train
matter
your
what size
dogs.
they are.
Wash your hands, train your dogs, wear a mask.
No. Just the one,
Please?
just the middle one.
Okay. So in the open field that earlier the three of you had a spiritual experience in, and not a fun type. And Megan, you saw something pretty fucked up. What do you do?
I really want to explore the mission. Like that's kind of like top of Will's list.
Are we still surrounded by ghosts?
If any of you are looking or using a phone, yes, you are.
Ghosts?
There's ghosts here. I pull out my phone and I just like show.
Did you see like a lot of teeth? Just keeps going.
No, just the normal amount of teeth.
Okay, well, if you see the white, let me know. And she starts fishing through her pockets.
The who?
Is the tooth still there?
Yes, you still have the tooth, the fractal tooth.
Yeah, I tossed the fractal tooth to Will.
Oh, that's gross.
Yep.
Nope. Will,
Hey.
you are looking at a tooth within a tooth. It is fucking horrifying.
Hate that.
Don't like it.
Where
I
did
made
you,
it and I regret it.
Where did you get this again?
I was dreaming about here. And there was a god that was born. Pretty terrible. Did a lot of murder. Calls himself the White. I know, right?
Well, not a god of branding.
Thank you. What a it was a
why-
different time.
This is why we're not allowed to pick our own names until we're much older.
Okay, so all
but
right.
also very terrifying.
The plague of the valley and the fire in the hill and the white are all born here.
Oh, okay. Vibes. Well, the White was born. There were a bunch of hippies around a burning bus.
That
I don't
explains the
know.
ghosts.
Ghosts.
No, like actually, I wanted to do a quick clarifying moment with you, Stephen, about the ghosts and what they looked like,
Go for it.
because I didn't get that description from you last time, and I would like
You did
to.
not.
I would like to determine what the makeup of the ghosts were. Were they
The-
native? Did they look like they were mission people? Were they the hippies? Like which faction
The
of
ghost
was
you
were they?
met, the ghosts you guys met were explicitly mission people.
Okay.
People of the missions, people from Spain, and they are. They also told you that it wasn't a plague, and that's all they've said.
It's interesting because we were told to go here by the fire in the hill, or in the hills, but because this was her home and the plague of the valley's home, but the ghosts that we met were not killed by the plague.
Well, we know that they called her the plague in the valley, but that's not what. Like, she didn't like that name. That's not what.
Well, that wasn't her purpose.
Yeah.
She wasn't meant to be a plague.
But we know, like, they came here and they all died.
Who's they? Like the
Spanish
natives?
missionaries. They built
They're-
a mission
Oh.
and it failed, and everyone died, and they blamed it on the plague in the valley.
And Will points to the fire marks on the mission. They were scorched by something.
Hmm.
And the fire in the hills is the fire that's meant to keep the plague in the valley.
I start beelining for the mission.
Oh, okay.
All right. Will, as you run to the mission, you feel warmer. It's the middle of the summer in California. It's always hot, but this starts to feel less like, oh dear God, global warming will kill us all. I need a popsicle, and more like something's on fire. It's that kind of intense, pointed heat.
Like if I put my hands closer to the mission, does it feel hotter as they go?
The mission itself is radiating heat. Yes.
Whew, that's not fun. I'm getting some weird heebie-jeebies off this place. Can I reach out like and try and connect to this whatever this is?
Go for it. That sounds like you're trying to bend fate.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know which mission this is?
It was never completed, and it was never put on a map, so
Gotcha.
you don't.
But is it still on El Camino Royale? It's the single road that connects all the missions in California.
I'm going to say no, it's not.
Heresy.
That was a 10.
Okay. On a 10 to bend fate, choose 2 boons and 1 bane. So
Hold on just a second. Let me get to it in my playbook really fast. Derp-a-derp. All right. My gift does something beyond its normal limits, and I'm specifically channeling my ask questions later gift for this.
Okay.
Your gift does something beyond its normal limits, and then I will take. Ooh, this would be very interesting for the story because it could get real fuckety. Someone's supernatural ability is unusable for the scene. I think that trying to push this particular power taps me out for a little while.
Okay. All right. You feel your connection with death, which
Oh, I got to choose 2 boons, right?
yes, you
Sorry.
get 2 boons.
I get Fate's give someone else Fate's favor. I'm gonna give Megan Fate's favor on the next roll.
All right.
Yeah.
So you push this ability beyond its limits, and you feel your tether with death, which is just as much part of life as it's not. You feel that tether begin to fray. Not to the point where you can't repair it, but it is definitely not going to work for a while. And instead of death, you find yourself connecting to something else.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You are now connected to the mission. And you see a beautiful structure built with hands never meant to work on this in flames.
Something definitely, I mean, obviously went really, really wrong here, but they weren't killed by a plague. They were definitely killed by a fire. Megan, can you tell us more about the dream that you had? Like what did this white want?
I didn't really. I don't know what he wanted. I do explain like the entirety of what I know. I just didn't. You are very aware that she didn't ask any good questions of it.
So this being has the ability essentially to set things on fire. Like to burn people.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
Was it born from the fire that happened in the bus?
I think so. Like a bunch of hippies thinking hard about a fire, and then like white comes out, and honestly, that tracks.
Yeah, it seems like, it's like a white person who was like, yo, I'm the first one to ever invent fire. Fire, all I do is fire, and that makes me special.
Yeah, weird.
So they said, I do believe in fires, I do, and now there's this little yo-dog tooth.
Yep.
Mm.
You ever sit back and just realize how stupid all of this is?
Constantly.
I don't know.
You just brought Megan here through a Fisher-Price phone.
I know.
That-
I honestly didn't think it would work too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm surprised it did.
And around then is when Will starts kind of wandering over to the bus.
All right. Well, I'm also going, because I'm afraid, once again, I'm afraid I didn't make this like verbally clear enough. You don't see the burned remnants of the mission anymore. You see the mission itself on fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just want to make that clear. Like, you see a building.
Like it, like physically see it, or just spiritually see it?
Is there a difference?
Well, I can touch it and stuff, but I can see it. Can everybody else?
No.
Right. So, and
Or
that's the other.
You're not sure they can because everyone was gathered around you while this building was on fire, and no one seemed to care.
So, did you guys all see that just now? The actual mission going up in flames?
What?
Like, because I did, but the building is still here, or at least I can see a building.
You guys just see remains.
Only thing I see on fire is that look.
Who is that to?
Let's say a vague wave, but
Not Flynn.
Yeah.
now that you've said it, I feel better.
What? I'm a narrator. I don't have any qualms here.
I think
I'm
at
good
an
fan art.
armistice, but let's not go overboard here.
that doesn't necessarily clear anything up for Will, and they kind of just okay. So they kind of, since they can actually see the physical manifestation of the mission, I think they're going to want to start exploring it to like see what's inside of it. Like, since they can actually can they go inside the mission and see what's inside of it?
If you want to, yes. You do see doors and stairs. The whole building's on fire.
And I can feel like the heat and stuff like that, as though I'm in the burning building. This is fine.
This is fine.
So I think that as they start to move towards the mission to go inside, they kind of turn to everybody and they go, so what I'm seeing right now is the actual mission in flames, and I can feel those flames. I'm going inside.
So you're going to walk into a burning building?
Yes. We need to know what happened here, and whatever happened here, there might be more answers inside the building.
I put my hand out. Do I feel any increasing temperature?
It's much like your dream. The closer you are to this thing, the warmer it gets.
Ah, dang it. It does get hot. How do you need to walk around? Can we do a speed run?
I mean,
A flyby?
Tabletop speed running coming this fall to saving throw.
I mean, for what it's worth, despite what movies say, hot goes up. So flyover still sucks a bunch.
I don't exactly know how we want to do this, but I do think that there might be answers inside of the mission. I mean, at least I think there might be. I don't think it can hurt me.
Well, just in case, last time we were in a creepy old church, this came in handy, and Flynn reaches into his pocket and pulls out a grenade and hands it to Will. This worked last time, so just make sure.
I think that the building already being on fire might.
You don't know that. You don't know that. We had those crazy hillbillies about 2 years ago, and grenades were the option. So
I just look at Bells
It's before your time.
It's the South.
We were in the South. I'm not taking a grenade into a church with me.
All
not
right,
this time.
but don't say I didn't warn you.
If anything, do you have a fire hydrant you can pull out of your pocket?
Why would I carry a fire hydrant?
Aren't you a nature? Can nature, starve a fire?
I don't know if I have that ability or not. I certainly never tried. But like I said, I don't think it can hurt me.
You can feel the heat though. So you know it's going to keep getting hotter.
If it does hurt me, then I'll be fine. I'll just heal myself.
Okay, nerd, you're not going in by yourself. Are you comfortable with piggyback or just me kind of carrying you like a football?
Excuse me?
What? I go fast and run through walls, and you said there's walls. So, like, if I run through them and
There's
just
a
go very
door.
quickly. Well, I'm just saying, like, what if in the version you see, what if there's like a beam? There's always that one beam that falls down, and then you get stuck inside. And I don't want you to like burn to death in your brain or whatever. I don't know, but I'm not letting you go in alone. You guys are real keen to go do muscle shit without me, and I'm just gonna let me just stop you there.
I didn't realize this was a muscle shit thing. I'm sorry.
You're gonna run through a burning building.
It's never a muscle shit thing until it is, and then.
Thank you, Boo. Flynn?
I mean, I can try to do something about the fire before I go in, but
I'm going with you. So, like, that's not what we're arguing. So, like, let's deal with the question presented. How are we going together? Because I go fast.
like, don't like the idea of being carried like a football.
Flynn, do you have a will-sized baby Bjorn in your pocket?
No. But I can try and get one.
I'm out of options, and I just
This
need you to
seems-
start.
That at least does seem like more of a me thing.
I can try this. I'm gonna use oh, you mean this key, which normally is only a small object, but if I use bend fate, I can try and pull out a very large object, I imagine. So I'm gonna try and bend fate about it.
This is the stupidest roll I've done in my 5 years on Saving Throw.
That is a lie. That is a bald-faced lie. We've done way stupider things on this very season.
I can't name a stupider thing right now.
Yeah.
I can't name what I ate for lunch yesterday. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
What is yesterday?
Exactly.
Time is meaningless.
Right
All
now,
right.
this year definitely is. All right, roll to make a Will Bjorn.
Okay, I'm gonna bend.
Oh my god, I
fate.
love that band.
Okay, so, we've got so many rerolls. I'm gonna do a reroll and see about it. See if it's
Okay.
better. Yeah, that was better. That was a lot better.
This is also a good time to mention the chat has unlocked, because they are wonderful, beautiful people, 5 table rerolls.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. So, I rolled a 9 and I'm +4 in weird. I'm a weird guy, so that's a 13 in godlike. So he goes, I don't know, like what would it even look like? I mean, it would just be, I guess, that big, and it would have look something like this. And it's just an oversized baby Bjorn that's got, like, backpack straps. It can transition between forwards and backwards, however you want to carry.
Oh my god.
I guess this will work.
I don't know
Will's
how I
Yoda.
feel
Will's
about
Yoda.
any
I
of
don't know how I
this.
feel about that. I'm not in this scene. I am the scene, and I'm not comfortable with this, but I gotta respect the dice. Okay, yes, you have created a Will Bjorn.
Okay, I guess I'm being carried on your back like a baby.
No,
Oh.
baby Bjorns go in the front.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I think when you're on the back, it's a papoose.
Yeah. I'm going to join a verdant wearing community that's just a bunch of like white women trying very hard to like be liberal and progressive.
All right, I guess we're doing this.
You don't have to. I mean, now I want to because it exists, but like, what do you want to do? You can just walk in there by yourself and be on fire. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
I mean, I'm worried that if we go really fast, I'm not actually going to be able to see anything.
Okay. Well, how about this? Let's get a safe word. And since I can just see ruins, if you get in trouble, you should have line of sight and I'll come and get you. But I just need you to know that you don't have to do everything alone all the time. And I will carry you if you need it, like Jesus and the baby Bjorn on the sand.
Well, we'll have to ask Jesus about whether or not he actually ever had to do something like that. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But I think actually that's not a bad idea. You guys don't see the building and you can see me. So I feel like that works. And again, if worse comes to worse, like I can always build my little pocket dimension and escape into that as well. I have ways of protecting myself if things go really badly. But I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right. I just need to go inside and take a quick look around. Maybe you stay here with me, Megan, and you two can go and check out the bus.
Okay. I put on the Will Bjorn, like strap it up. Are you sure? Oh, it's padded. Oh, it actually looks like it's pretty comfy.
I'm not prepared to have this conversation with you just yet, Megan, so I'm going to go inside.
There's a little pocket in the front so you can keep snacks.
Ooh.
Got it. Good luck. The safe word is, oh God, I'm burning because I ran into a burning mission all by myself.
Oh, that's very good. I would get that.
Bells out.
Bells.
That was so cold, the fire should be out.
Bells, does your phone get music? Does it have do you have Apple Music, Spotify?
Pandora. I'm Greek Pantheon.
That makes perfect sense. There's a song on there that you didn't. I'm going to assume Bells is bougie enough to get Pandora Plus.
Of course. I mean, if you only have one music app, invest into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably plays music off of their phone at parties. So ads are butts. And not even cute butts.
No, they are just stinky butts. Mm. The song Helter Skelter is now on your phone. And Flynn, because you hacked the phone and now have an intrinsic mind link to it, whether you like it or not, you have the song Helter Skelter stuck in your head.
This is why my phone doesn't connect to. This is why all it is it's a bunch of FLAC files that I have a VLC knockoff on my phone that plays.
Most of those files weren't originally lossless in format. They try to upscale them, but they don't actually have the bit depth. Besides, no one can really hear the difference between 320 and platinum.
This is one of those arguments that I feel like Sandilet has had in their life.
Arguments, no. Theodore discussions, perhaps.
There's not that much of a difference between a WAV file and an MP3 when you listen to it. I'm just saying.
It just...
Opinions,
anyway.
We have them.
I've never had any opinions in my life. How dare you?
I know this and I love you.
Yes, but yes, leaving aside Bleed from the mouthy Jew who likes audio stuff, we have music stuck in our heads. Or
you
stuck
on your
in our
phone,
phones. I did not
head.
put this in here, to be clear.
No.
Do you have any notion of where that sort of thing might have come from? You get into devices. It seems to be working out very well for you, by the way.
I don't know. So it seems like, I mean, it's kind of a thematic song for the current situations. I mean, we do know that your phone, the ghosts, the dead Spanish ghosts can be seen with phone, and this new god, it's such a millennial. It's all about like the internet and stuff like that. It's very Gen Z. It's probably on TikTok. So I don't know. Maybe it's like a mixture of like it's memeing at us.
Oh, do they meme at us now?
Oh yeah, they meme at us hard.
Mm.
I am but a weak millennial. I do not know what the memes are today.
Mm. I'm gonna just try to close the app and see if it restarts. How stubborn is this meme lord?
This song is relatively stubborn. I'm going to need you to actually give me a metal roll.
But it's rock. No.
No?
No, not even slightly.
Yeah, this thing is aggressive, and it starts opening up your other apps and playing the song kind of layered on top of each other. And unlike your normal phone, where it's like, okay, we open this thing, we close this thing, open this thing, close this thing, they're all going. So you have 6 versions of Helter Skelter just blaring at you from your phone. And you can blame Flynn for this. Your phone used to be untouchable.
Oh, I do. It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
You never got a spam text. Never. Yeah, it was that good.
It was magical. And now, what is even the point? What is even the point of you?
When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide.
Bells puts their phone on the ground and crushes it under their heel.
Holy shit. Whoa.
Holy
What's going on?
Yo, you good?
What happened?
Never better.
Bells does not have a cell phone for the first time in this campaign.
Can I get a rage check off of Bells, please?
I mean, that was that failed metal roll right there.
Yeah.
Like that's got a read going forward, but yes, no, I'm sure it has nothing to do with feeling out of control in domains of their life and then taking extreme action in response to that. So yes, just very calmly, steps on the phone, cracks it, doesn't even pick it back up. Keeps moving toward the bus.
Will kind of stands there for a moment going,
Anyways, enjoy your walk through fire.
Yep. Honestly, the hottest shit I've ever seen.
Look at these people just living their lives, not on their phones, not a screen in sight.
Mine doesn't have a screen. It's got 4 big buttons.
It makes a moo noise.
Yo, Megan has continued to play with the phone. It's fine.
So Flynn and I proceed toward the bus now without any music in our heads or it taking over our phones.
No. As you approach the bus, the grass begins to grow taller and taller, and soon it is actually over both of your heads. You are able to easily navigate through it, though, and eventually you find the burnt-out remains of a bus. The chipped lead paint is colorful, though there's not much left.
All right, this appears to be our hippie bus and the brain-destroying paint on top of it. I don't see anything that unusual, do you?
No, just looks to me like I'm another bunch of hippie bullshit.
Really?
I don't
Bullshit?
like hippies.
Why not?
Because they were just white people who loved drugs that grew up to be orthodontists and Republicans. Then when they hated their parents and thus hated the government. When they became their parents, they loved the government.
Was that really true of hippies or just the generation around them?
Yeah, I think it was all. Yeah, probably a little both.
Fair enough. I mean, most of the ones I knew from that generation just started wanting to hate hippies and liberalism and self-expression and just got worse from there. I get in the bus.
You get in the bus.
Mhm.
Cool. When you get on the bus, it is the burnt out remains of a school bus, and there is a goblin in the driver's seat. And the reason there's a goblin is someone, to be precise, Simi David 95 drew from Pandora's box. And what we drew out was a fun little critter. So this gremlin looks over to you wearing a silly hat and holds out his hand. 25 cents, please.
I'll pass him a quarter.
Thank you. Thank you. Anywhere you like. There is nowhere to sit.
Seems to be standing room only at the moment. Hi, I'm Bells Demoy. And you are?
Oh, I'm a bus driver.
I see that. Do you have a name?
Yes, bus driver.
What's the route we're on, right? Is this going to take us to Dodge City?
Oh, no. This is going straight to Pacoima and back. Pacoima.
Pacoima.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's... Valley? Bells doesn't really know that much about any neighborhood north of the hills.
Yeah,
Not
no,
even
we've
They make a
gathered.
point of it just a little bit.
All I know is that all buses go to Bakersfield, eventually.
Oh, yeah. I'm on my way from Bakersfield.
It's the life cycle of them, I believe. Nature.
Yes.
So you'll forgive me, but it doesn't seem like this bus is terribly... I look out at the wheels that don't wheel.
The wheels have... The hubcaps have rusted and fallen off, and the wheels themselves have been gone for a very long time. This bus is not moving.
This bus just looks a little bit retired.
Oh, yeah, she's nothing to look at. Pat. He pats it, and a large chunk of metal just falls off. But hey, it gets me where we're going.
How long you
It
been
does?
running this route?
Oh, 20, 30 years. He opens the door for both of you, and we're here in Bakersfield.
What happened
Wait.
to Pacoima?
Well, you mentioned Bakersfield, and I remembered I'm supposed to stop in Bakersfield. But every time I do, I get a rash. A large boil appears on his nose, and he just goes, see?
Do you know much about this bus before you took up the route?
Yeah, it's an egg.
An egg.
Mm-hmm.
Could you clarify?
Oh, yeah. You get a bunch of really hateful people in one place, and you give them all the same goal, and you give them a lot of LSD, and you start, really warping minds and turning a terrible thought into a terribly long career, and eventually you make something bad. It's got to be another quarter if you want to go to Pacoima, by the way.
Like a Yo-Dog tooth god. Quarter.
Thank you. He closes the door again, and you do not move. The boil begins to deflate.
Oh, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who did that?
Someone really jealous. Yeah, they were definitely jealous. There was this whole thing about this, I don't know. She was like a lost goddess or something, or a forgotten goddess, and she was blamed for something she didn't do, and there was going to be something big here. So, that God turned himself into an idea, and that idea put itself in someone's ear who was kind of a shitbag. And next thing you know, bing, bada, boom. I don't know why I'm from New York all of a sudden. Don't worry about it. But yeah.
Like the life cycle of buses that end in Bakersfield, I suppose bus drivers, likewise, all originate dialectically from New York.
I guess.
So, along the grapevine, where did you hear about this? Buddy?
I heard it from this really angry lady god. Well, I don't like to call ladies angry, except when they're angry. Her whole thing was that she was looking out for her sister, and they were moving.
So she told you about this hate cyst LSD egg bus thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wait, so did the god that was here create another version of itself using this, or was it a separate god? You said the god put itself as an idea and then turned that idea into the birth of another god.
He puts the bus in park, and even though you're not moving, you feel a sudden jolt, like someone slammed on the brakes. Okay, kid, how much do you know about butterflies? His hands pop off and turn into a butterfly and goes away, and he's left there without hands. Butter.
They start out as caterpillars, and they build a cocoon, and they literally turn themselves into goop, volunteering their own death, and then being reborn as butterflies, which are technically completely different creatures from the original.
Exactly.
But they still have memories from before.
Mm-hmm. Death and rebirth. You had from what I can tell, and once again, I'm just a simple bus driver goblin with no hands, but you had a god who was jealous of another god, killed themselves to rebirth themselves. Maybe did it again. Like Easter.
Like what?
Easter.
Oh, is that the rabbit one? I don't keep up with that Pantheon, I'm sorry.
That's the one where you get candy. And sometimes I have some memories where you got presents, but then some memories of my life where I didn't get presents, so I don't know if presents are a thing that sometimes I remember a Darkwing Duck toy.
I'm going to go ahead and this is Steven talking. I do not understand what you do on Easter. I know a ham is involved. I know what Easter is. I just don't understand what you do.
It's just another religious holiday appropriated from paganism.
Yep.
That's all.
You wake up in the
morning.
morning.
Hold on, excuse me. I am a Baptist. Let me explain. So there's candy. There's an Easter egg hunt. There's a really big basket with a bunch of that shitty grass. You can't eat it. I learned that.
You dye
every
eggs
year.
the day before, and then the next day you eat the boiled eggs, and you find a bunch of candy in your backyard, and then sometimes you get a stuffed animal, but not every year.
And if you're a church person, you have to go to church at like 6 in the morning.
Sunrise services. Yep.
He is risen indeed.
He's definitely risen.
So you go in the cave, you leave the cave. If you see your own shadow, it's 6
more weeks of praying.
Until Pentecost, which is actually Shavuot.
And then you end up sometimes doing, the pageant where everybody, puts on brown face unironically.
Yeah.
And then Hugh Jackman plays the Easter Bunny in a movie.
Yeah. And there's Ash Wednesday and Maundy Thursday and Good Friday. Saturday's nothing, and then Easter Sunday.
Well, all Fridays are good.
Wait, isn't the Thursday in that week supposed to actually be Passover?
Pretty sure, yeah. And the funny thing is,
sometimes happen after Easter. So, he's risen, then he comes back and has dinner.
No. Easter is locked to whenever Passover is. That's how we determine when Easter is.
Do you actually use the Jewish universal?
Yeah, that's why no Christians know when the fuck Easter is until Google tells us.
Yep.
Well, that's because we have leap months, and that's a whole nother episode.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Like basically, we end up in a situation where because that means the first day of Lent is also tied to that day as well.
Yeah, dude, Fat Tuesday. So good. We love it.
Who's on first?
What's on second? I don't know. It's on third. All right, keep going.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently a goblin with much information at hand.
Yes, thank you. So, yes, the goblins' stumps grow eggs. Yeah, Easter used to be a pagan holiday, was consumed by, a more mainstream thing, and now you got that going on. The eggs crack open, and inside are jelly beans. You want some?
Hi. I'm staying low sugar right now.
How about you? You look like you drink Monster.
I do. I don't like jelly beans. Too many flavors.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta die in order to come back. Get what you want.
I get that. I've died.
See? Death and rebirth. It's all part of the same cycle. The eggs fall off and he has hands again. Thank you, Simi David. This is my new favorite NPC.
So, you said you could whisper into someone who caused this bad idea group. Do you know who? Was there like a cult or something in the 60s?
Oh, there was definitely a cult.
Whose?
They're dead now. By the way, this is as far south as I go. I think we're in Long Beach, so you're gonna need another quarter if you want to go back.
I'm sorry, I need to save them for laundry.
Yeah, all right.
Can I am going to give him a quarter that is just a quarter that I've stolen from him.
Yeah, it's real. All right, well, hope you find what you're looking for a pretty non-binary person. Come on, Red Bull.
Well, I guess this is where I get off.
All right, I'll
see
meet you there.
later. All right.
Bells, you step off the bus and you are in the tall grass.
I want to just now be wearing leggings and maybe some knee-high boots on this. Just tall grass, ticks. Just please, I need this.
I get it.
Thank you. So at least this is not the tall grass of Long Beach, I assume. I jump just a little bit to get clearance and see if I can see anything.
You see a
if this is the
beach.
tall grass of son of a beach. All right. Well, I'll just... And Bells goes to the phone they don't have. No, you know what? I won't. I'll just... We're on a beach. Bells walks into the sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bells, you walk into the sea.
Yep.
And that's Bells' story, everyone. Have a good night.
Every so often.
And as Bells walks into the sea, we are going to take a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. We have more New Pantheon after these messages. I always wanted to say that. Hey everyone, and welcome back to New Pantheon, a Demigod's actual play here on Saving Throw Show, where we last left off before we went to commercial break. Someone found themselves stranded in Long Beach because a magic school bus abandoned them there, and they didn't have enough change to get back because they had to do laundry. Great life choices, Bells.
Listen, the mint is not sending out any more quarters, so it's harder and harder to get quarters these days.
Okay, you know what? Everyone makes fun of me for keeping a piggy bank. I don't care that I'm 30 years old and still have a piggy bank. I do not have to worry about my change.
Wait, are there not new quarters anymore?
Yeah, the Treasury is not
Girl.
releasing new quarters. If you go to the bank and be like, hey, can I have some quarters? They'll be like, sorry, we don't have any.
No quarter given.
We have a shortage of quarters and a shortage of cans. That's why I don't have my sugar-free Red Bull anymore, and I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes.
Are we at a fucking tin? What is happening?
No, it's
I
just
don't know.
they started people aren't buying kegs anymore, so they started putting them they started canning the beers, so we're using up way more cans than we would normally use.
Huh.
Nothing but cans all the way down, and that's
That's
a can-do
wild.
attitude.
God
It's
damn
true.
it.
I used to have cans and now they're gone.
I can't.
Nope. The next pun, I swear to God, I will leave. I will. Don't press me.
I will.
Thank you for joining us for New Pantheon. We enjoyed our time with Bria and with Stephen, who is going to the underworld, having died. And yet, with death, there is rebirth.
Welcome back, Abria.
Just sort of what has been going on thematically this episode.
Yes.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
Glee!
And with that, I'm back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
See, now you all want to walk into the ocean with me.
I'm
I
gonna
do
walk
every
into,
day.
I'm gonna walk into the exact opposite of that situation, a burning building. Please.
Yes,
take the word.
Will.
Yeah, well, it's just gonna stand there. And
Will
watch
is
it burn.
about to enter an ethereal burning building, and Megan is outside with a Wilbjorn just in case that they need rescuing. And Flynn is on a magic school bus. Before we get back to the game, we do have a few toasts. So everyone, if you want to get your goblets ready, or cans of Diet Coke in my case. From Be Right UK, welcome back to the normal stream. I'm so glad to be here with you, and we're glad you're here with us. Amen to that. We got a special from Warrior of Books. Sorry, not in the chat. Playing Curse of Straw tonight. I hope everyone has as much fun here as I do. To hopefully less of a feels episode and resolving a mystery. To the Bells, Megan, Flynn, and Will, the best demigods ever. To Stephen, the best herald. That's very sweet. Thank you. Enjoy your game. Amen to that. Kontanowari. From A Cauldron of Game Alchemy, all 5 of you inspired me. The one shot went well. If asked what happened with a given method, I'll try to tell. You are all awesome, still caught in your story spell. I'm really glad your game went well. Amen to that. And finally, from Monstrosity Jones, it's Pokemon rules. Everyone knows fire types are weak to grenade types. I mean, I can't argue with that.
Well, grenade
just
is
sound
ground,
logic.
so you know.
Ground fire, I'm going to say.
Ground metal.
I'm a dark type.
I'm a normal type. I'm boring.
I'm a fairy, but also like my type it.
Nah. So-
I think we all know without me saying it which type I am.
Yes. And why does it always pick you, Aki? The die has selected Aki to receive Fate's favor. Yes, thanks to chat, we have unlocked that. And it goes to Aki, because it always goes to Aki. I rolled the stupid
It
thing.
doesn't. We've had some decent variety this season.
This season we
dice-
have. This
Dice
season
have
we
been
have.
kind,
Yes,
know,
they
and
have.
granted Fate's favor to other people. Granted, I think it has favored me. Actually, no, I think this is only the second time this season I've gotten it.
And that, that's
So there we go. There's been some balance this season.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys, we need to do it enough time to throw them off our trail. Then, when everyone thinks it is rigged, then we'll go back to them, all right? Good plan.
Good plan. Whoa, Bundy. Oh, no, we weren't doing the hand one. I'm sorry.
No.
Yep.
No hand. God. Not in public. You're embarrassing me in front of the cult.
All right, now get your mask on. The blood sacrifice is almost ready. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So Will, having watched Bells and Flynn disappear into the tall grass, turns to Megan. Okay. So, like, real talk, if I do actually start screaming in agony or like flailing desperately, I mean, yes, come in and get me. I really honestly think that I should be okay, but
For the safe word.
the
It's like, I
safe-
don't know if you're like, but it's okay and I'll power through.
a cucumber, like as in cool as a cucumber.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so screaming, fine, cucumber, swoop.
Yes, that seems good. Do you think? And Will kind of kneels down and picks up the remains of Bells' phone.
Ew, God, I smack it out of your hands.
What?
Stop.
Why?
It's dirty. It's on the ground.
But
Sorry.
oh, okay.
What are you doing? What are you gonna do?
I
You
don't.
gonna heal it with your nature powers? What the fuck is this?
I could try.
Okay, or it just stop. It's fine.
What are?
Choice
Huh?
to stop. Let them have this. Sometimes you get mad and you break your phone. Fuck it. Here, and I hand Will my stupid jitterbug play school phone. Smash the phone.
I don't need.
Smash it.
No, I'm
Smash
not.
it, or I won't. I will leave you to burn to death in the mission.
That sounds like you're trying to sway them. Why don't you give me a roll?
Oh God. I don't sway them.
Do you want to use one of the
No, I want
rerolls?
I want to keep my double twos.
And don't you get a thread because you failed?
I get 2 threads for this. Nah, I fail and it's great.
I'm not. This isn't me trying to fix Bells being upset about something, but this phone is one of a kind, and I mean, I guess they could always get another one from their mom, but I'm fairly certain, or they could probably actually just make one themselves at this point.
This
But I
phone
mean-
doesn't define them.
No, I'm not saying that it does. I want to do something for them, okay? Just one thing that doesn't make them feel like absolute shit. And I'm not.
Okay, I don't think fixing their phone is the juice though. Like,
I don't know what else to do.
I mean, are you trying to like get back together?
I
Are
don't.
you-
I don't think
Don't
that.
judge.
I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not the answer to the question I just asked.
No, I'm not trying to get back together with them. I'm just trying to be anything at all to them, or trying to figure out how to be anything at all to them.
Hold on. We're like here in the desert and it sucks, but we're all together. So you are something to them. You know that, right? No, you don't, because you're like, no, I'm nothing. You are something to them, and they're something to you. And fixing their phone with magic or vines or whatever the fuck, like, that doesn't change it. It's not about it's the things you do for them, not like this. That's a token. It's just put it down. She smacks your hands. It's about being there for them when they need you. That's what you do. Like, not in a like make it about me thing, because I mean I do center myself on a lot of shit, and that's fine. But like, I'm here with you, ready to bail you out of a building I guess is burning. And I hope that means more than me giving you like a very big hairband for your dreads when you want to put them up. Like, you know what I mean? It's not about stuff. We are demigods. Stuff is nothing. That's why gods like blood. It means more.
Okay. You yell at me a lot.
Am I yelling? Okay, this is very loud. I'm sorry. It's hot. I didn't mean to yell. I want you to be happy. God, that sounds bad. I see how you struggle sometimes with this, and it makes me think of how I struggle sometimes with people I care about. And I project a lot, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, it's very weird to be in the situation we're currently in and to not know what to do next.
Yeah.
And have no idea whether or not there is a next to do.
I think there's always something, but I get what you're saying. And I'm sorry, if you want to I have some Purell in one of these pockets. If you want to fix.
And you know that dirt doesn't bother me, right?
I like it. Yeah, it's gross though. Also, this is like hippie, like imperialist dirt. It's extra shitty.
Well, you'll have to meet my parents sometimes. They can kind of cleanse that whole.
Oh, are they like, wait, are your parents hippies?
Well, my mom was.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah. My dad, not so much, but he's you haven't met my parents, have you?
Wait, has everyone met your parents but me?
I think my parents would maybe be a lot for you. My mom maybe not so much, but my dad is a lot for me. So
I don't know. That sounds like a challenge. Hey, go run into that fire and I'll be here for you. I'm not trying to like make you do it, but I just feel really good. I'm just really nervous about you burning to death. And like the faster we get through this, what are you looking for? I'm very confused about what's happening. I got the shit beat out of me yesterday and now we're in the desert.
Are you okay? By the way, like I really dropped the ball yesterday and did not
Totally
do
fine.
my job.
Slept it off. Not a problem. You're good. You were having a whole day. There was like a Bell's monster. I get it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I just don't want that to get in the way of me doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, which is taking care of all of you.
It's not your job to take care of all of us. But
I
we appreciate it when you do it.
Specifically your physical health.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, speaking of which, I read your book and yeah, I realized when I stopped eating dairy, my stomach hurt a lot less. So thank you for that.
You read my book?
I can read. I know it's very surprising.
That was never the question. Seriously, you read my book?
Yeah, I pre-ordered that shit. What up? I found the one Barnes & Noble in Los Angeles and I ordered it there.
Thanks, Megan. That's really, really kind of you.
Yeah.
I don't even think not Eric. What the fuck? See, now it's my turn. God damn it. I don't even think Flynn has read my book yet. He probably ordered it. Well, he didn't have to. I sent him a copy. I would have sent you one too if I thought you were interested.
It's okay. I would rather, like, once again, like, what is money? Who knows? I get paid a lot of money to slap a leather ball in the sand. So it's not that big a deal. But being able to help, like, with your numbers and I basically made you famous by buying that book. So you're welcome. It's fine. And you'd be surprised. Flynn talks a big game. And I don't have to explain your best friend to you. So I'll just stop talking. You should get into that fire, though, before something happens. Burns down?
But yes. I'm looking specifically for clues, I guess, of where the fire might have originated, or if there was some sort of, if there were people inside, or if there was, if there,
Oh,
that kind of stuff. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. Anyways, it's cucumber in case things go really,
cucumber. I
really
literally
terribly
forgot
wrong.
it immediately. So thank you for reminding me.
All right, here it goes.
You got
And
this.
they will walk through the fire, 'cause where else can they turn? They will walk through the fire and let it. That's actually like a really good song for Will right now.
That's really good.
a
I'm
real-
sorry that Megan like ruined it because she can't sing.
It's fine. They didn't actually sing that, but they're like, that's the soundtrack in the background is Buffy the Vampire's Burn.
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire sings Burn.
I was thinking Fire Walk With Me from the album Let's Rock, but I like that too. Also, I got Aki music, and that's always a plus. As you open the front doors of this ethereal mission, you feel this. It's like opening an oven. You are blasted with this horrible warmth. Inside, you see a 2-story building, and sitting in the center of this, you think it might have been a part of the chapel at some point, is a man with no face.
Like a statue or like an actual man?
Like an actual man. He wears the robes of a priest, and he turns his head over to you, and you see that there's nothing there.
Hello? Hello?
He stands up, and as he does, he knocks over a thing of kerosene, a small jug.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, what are you doing?
The faceless man grows a face. It doesn't look like it belongs on this body. It's a much younger man. We're burning our sins.
What sins?
The face changes again, this time to a rather pug-nosed man with a large scar. We were never supposed to be here, and yet we did not listen.
Who told you to go?
God himself.
Which god?
The face changes again, this time to a significantly older man. His face a roadmap of wrinkles. The Almighty Father, the only God.
Why did you build your mission here if you had been told not to?
The face changes, and this time it actually looks like it matches the body it belongs to. He is a handsome man, sharp-featured, played by Antonio Banderas. Abria, trying to get it with a ghost. I respect it. We wanted to remove the heresy we saw. But then we ended up listening to this false god, and as such, we became the heretics we sought to fight.
False god?
The Lily of the Valley.
Whose god was the lily?
We never knew. She existed before us, and she existed after us. A different name, but that is her real name.
Were there people here before you came?
There always were. They left.
What happened
through the smoke and fire, his face vanishes again, and he motions towards a flight of stairs you didn't see that go downwards into a cellar.
Megan, you're not going to be able to see me here for a little bit, but I'm okay. I'll be right back.
Can I hear that?
Yes, you can.
I'm going down into the cellar.
Okay, can you do me a favor? When you get down there, can you just yell one time so I know if I can hear you?
Yes.
Thanks.
And will head towards the flight of stairs going down.
As you go down into the cellar, Megan, what you see is Will moving through the earth itself, as debris and other things do not seem to bother them.
I said not to touch the fucking dirt. Disgusting.
Can you hear me?
Do I hear them?
You can hear them, though they sound far away.
Great. Yeah, I guess I start exploring under the earth.
All right, give me a Pierce the Veil roll, please.
Reroll, please.
Oh no, you only have 9 million of those. Whatever will you do?
I freaking rolled worse. How much was that? The first roll was 5 plus. What do I roll for Pierce the Veil? No.
Judgment.
Judgment? I don't have any of that. I mean, but who's surprised to hear that? Nobody. God dang it.
All right.
But yeah, I failed the roll for sure.
Okay, you still get to ask me a question though.
Oh, goodness. What is the greatest danger in this place?
Well, the greatest danger is probably the fire, but more than likely it's the army of faceless priests who are also dousing the building in flammable liquids as they attempt to immolate the whole place. And I'm going to give you something for free, because Will is a brilliant scientist who knows much about the natural world, and you know as much about healing as you do about hurting. You see a fungus growing on some of the supplies that they kept down here in the cellar.
What the fuck?
And as you grow closer to it, that's when the ceiling caves in. Megan, you don't even need to hear cucumbers. You see the earth move.
You good?
Will, I'm going to need you to roll to perform under pressure to not get crushed.
Ooh.
Jeez Louise. I don't know whether to use a reroll or not. I just rolled snake eyes.
Use the reroll.
But a thread.
I know. Dual shield. I'll reroll because I'd rather get better doubles and I don't want to die.
Ooh, I like the spiciness on that. Command the dice to perform for you.
Yes, own it.
Much better, much better. Let's see. Perform under pressure is metal. I have some dope as fuck metal. Let's see. That's 10? 10.
Okay.
No, 6, 7, 8. That's 11.
Yeah.
Okay. As this, it's exactly what Megan said, and that makes it so much worse as a beam just comes loose and comes crashing down almost on top of you, and it is blocking your way to the exit, and you just have that moment of, fuck that, that's not fair.
Yeah. But this is a plank made of wood, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Can I tree stride through it?
I mean, it's on fire, so I'm going to have you roll with fate disfavor, but you can use your fate's favor to ignore that.
I can. And did you know what I was saying about getting better doubles? I rolled 2 5s. This is also, is this also perform under pressure, or is this,
absolutely it is.
All right, then in that case, I believe I got godlight because that is a 13.
Situation's under control, and you don't need to roll again for it under this for the rest of the scene. All right, so even though it is ghostwood, and even though it's on fire, you are able to tree stride through it. Where do you pop out?
I guess back on the first floor, because I imagine the beam connects to something supporting it above.
Mm-hmm.
So, but on the way through the beam, I'd like to try and grab some of the fungus.
Sure. You can absolutely do that.
All right. So I grab some of the fungus and I hop through the beam and I'm back up on top side. And I go, ah! Okay, maybe you were right, Megan. Just a little bit right about the beam falling, but I'm okay.
There was a beam?
There was a beam. There was also a bunch of priests down there burning the building. And then this. Oh, I guess you can't see it. There's this weird fungus.
No, she can.
Oh, and there was this weird fungus.
Ew.
That was growing on everything. I have no idea what it is or why I'm touching with my bare hands. This is a bad idea. But I don't really have my kit with me, and Flynn is over there, or else I'd have him make one for me.
Can I use my divine speed just to bring her my Purell and then walk out? Oh, sorry. Bring them my Purell and then bamf out again.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Just like in, pump. Hands off the baby Bjorn. Just if you need to hold stuff, I don't know. You're doing great, sweetie, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
Okay, bye. just takes off again and waits on the outside.
So,
has anyone ever told you you're Sonic the fucking Hedgehog?
I gotta go fast.
So will turn back to the priest topside and go, you burned the entire building because you found a different way. And somehow that was wrong. You shouldn't have been here in the first place, but if you were going to be here, at least have the courage to stick to what you believe.
The faceless man grows the handsome one again. He looks down at you with eyes that are just so full of sorrow and regret and goes, we're still paying for it. And we'll never stop paying for it. As he says this, you see the top floor cave in, but unlike the pillar beneath you, it goes right through you. And you find yourself standing in the empty lot that everyone sees, holding the baby Bjorn full of moldy rye. And you know you're not alone, and I don't just mean Megan.
They're all still here.
Abrea, Megan, you fling your arm and you hope you don't touch a ghost butt.
Ooh,
Or maybe
I do. Yeah.
Maybe you do.
Hey.
Apparently they're paying for whatever crime it was they committed. I mean, colonization is a pretty awful crime, but...
Yeah, is it that? Does it feel like something else?
No, they definitely came here and built this place without the permission of the people who lived here before. Those people left, and then they started worshiping the lily of the valley.
Oh, do we think that that's what the plague of the valley was when she was nice?
I don't think she was ever not nice. I think she was twisted by, white people
Yeah.
rewriting history.
Oh, what a bummer. Okay, that tracks.
I mean, she is part of my pantheon.
Wait, what?
An adopted member, yes, but a part of my pantheon, her and the fire in the hill.
Sure. Weird. Okay. Huh.
I think that both she and the fire in the hill were not originally part of any pantheon. They were newer gods that were birthed out of necessity and then basically brought in to my pantheon later.
I didn't super consider the implications of like gods jumping pantheons, but that does make the whites comment about a new pantheon make a little more sense.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, you're going to be a fun, spicy addition to the new pantheon. And I didn't really know what it meant. And I thought, honestly, I was just like, yeah, you just don't want me to punch you in the face again. So I didn't really think about it.
You were invited to join a different pantheon.
It didn't sound like an invitation. It sounded like I was already part of it. And I don't feel great about that. I like to choose.
No, of course. But that's very strange.
Yeah.
Everything about the white, I wonder if this incident, I don't know. Everything right now feels very strange and disjointed, and I don't think that, well, I guess we have to wait until Flynn and Bells get back to put the rest of the pieces of the puzzle together. But this fire was self-inflicted. It wasn't the plague, the lily of the valley. And I mean, I guess technically it was the fire in the hill, but not in the way that we thought it was. But I'm not sure. I really need to study this specimen, but I'm not going to be able to do it until we get back home.
Yeah, what are you holding and why do you have so much of it?
There was this fungus growing down in the cellar. I at first glance, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it can't be good.
Okay.
I could take a couple of wild guesses just looking at it, but I would rather not.
I mean, why not? Just like use your nature on it. Like, is it hallucinogenic drug? Oh man, what if the hippies ate that same fungus and it makes people like, oh, there's a new god and it's scary. Like, what if like weird mushroom trips make gods? Like twisted.
I think at this point, that's when Flynn shows up.
Fucked up gods.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah. What?
hey.
So
So I got some answers about. Wait, where's Bells?
Did they not? They got. Oh. Okay.
What happened to
They're
Bells?
in Long Beach.
What?
what?
I'm pretty sure they're in Long Beach.
Oh. I want to be in Long Beach. Wait, why?
Well, we found the bus in the tall grass. There was a goblin on the bus, and he said he could take us places if we gave him a quarter. So we kept giving him a quarter while asking questions, thinking that he wasn't actually going places. But magic is stupid, so I guess we were actually going places. And then Bells got off like 30 seconds before I did, and I just assumed they were, here, and then I would see them, and then I didn't see them, and now I think they're in Long Beach.
I'm going.
They don't have a phone.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to get them. I'm going to go get Bells
Why?
because
Long Beach is a big area.
They're in Long Beach. They're not here.
Yeah. Long Beach is a pretty it's like a really safe area.
Somebody has to get them.
Why?
I'll send the car to do it.
Car. I'm sorry. If you want to go. Okay, we were talking. Yeah, you should go get them.
All right. You want to take the car? Or
I mean, sure. I guess that's probably the best way to do it. But before I go and get them, we really need to put the rest of the pieces of this puzzle together really fast.
Okay, I'll tell you what I learned. The Plague of the Valley didn't like being the god that she was, so she killed herself and made herself a new god.
What?
She wasn't the Plague of the Valley to begin with.
Yep. I think she's probably done this before. So I think the white is, it was explained to me, it's like a butterfly. Plague of the Valley was a caterpillar, and the white is the butterfly that it turned into.
Wait, the white is what the plague used to be?
It's what the plague wanted to be.
Oh.
Before she was a plague, she was a lily.
Yeah, and then she got changed into something she didn't like, so she made a bunch of angry hippies do a bunch of LSD until they made her a new god.
You mean this?
Yo! I need someone to high five me because I feel like I guessed it.
Thank
you.
That was actually, while you were saying the whole thing, I was pretty impressed by the hypothesis. It makes sense to me.
Tight.
But I would still like to study it and figure out exactly what it is that it does.
And like if it's safe, or like, if it's just...
It's definitely not safe.
I mean...
And we're not going to be doing human trials anytime soon.
I don't know about trials. Yeah, I'm not technically human. Yeah, you're right.
Neither of you are going to be doing it either until I figure out exactly what it does.
I like having choices. I think I previously established that.
Same.
This is one thing where no.
I mean, have you ever
smacked
done
a broken shell phone out of your hand because it touched the ground? You think I'm going to do a fungus drug? Gross. I'm still mad you're touching it.
Anyways, I guess what we could do is all go and get Bells together in the car. We can talk about this on the way, unless we think there's anything. Hey, Horo, Japa, are you out there?
You call out to them, and a few moments later, a small bunny wearing a human skull as a helmet and a turtle with two bones kind of like turned to a, he's not a turtle, he's a tortoise, draped over him to make a throne, come toddling out of the grass. Guess what we found?
Look like a Cubone.
Yeah.
Dead hippies.
Oh.
Bingo.
Nice.
How many?
About 20. Yeah, about 20.
Were they buried or were they all
No, they're on the bus.
They're on the bus and around the bus and under the bus and next to the bus. There was a lot of skulls. I'm keeping this.
Yeah, it looks great.
Sanitize that.
Oh, come on.
It's been bleached by the sun for 40 years.
Yeah, it's like they put in one of those, UV cookerator things you can get at the mall.
Fair enough. I mean, she's not wrong. You do look a bit like Cubone. It's very cute.
Oh, quick, get a picture of me. Get a picture. We'll put it on Instagram when we get some signal.
I try to take a picture with the play phone that I have.
It doesn't do that. Yeah.
The cow goes.
Don't tell me what it does. I would like to bend fate to make it a camera play school phone, please.
Bend fate.
Thank you. You don't know who I am and how
You're learning. You're learning. It's
Magic
all stupid.
Is nothing.
Magic is stupid.
I got snake eyes.
Would you like to use a reroll?
I would like to use a reroll, please.
Okay, you're using a reroll.
It's not better. I got a 6. I don't think I add anything to it. Where's the part where I add stuff? No, I got a 5.
Cool. You crushed the phone.
Oh. She's sad. She puts it in her pocket and doesn't say anything.
Okay, where's Bells? I need someone who understands lighting. And
Long Beach.
how phones work.
Bells
What
1.
the fuck are they doing in Long Beach?
Well, their phone is right there. And he points to the smashed phone on the ground.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, don't pull that shit, Flynn. We both know
really-
you did something.
He really didn't do anything
At
this
no
time.
point did anything I do have any effect on any of that.
Okay, you know what? I might be a non-binary bunny with a skull on their head, but I'm gonna call it right the fuck now. You had something to do with this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've
How you
told
like
an
that?
unnecessary lie. I've hit my 5th thread and can take it in advancement.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think Will just growls at both of them.
What?
Cut it out.
Fine.
All right, you got real upset. You know, Bells is probably like discovering truths or commanding gods to explain themselves, right?
Look, I'm not worried about Bells' well-being. Okay, that's a lie. I actually do. They're a friend of mine, but still.
And you know where I stand when it comes to that stuff.
Mm,
I'm just saying, agency's important.
yeah. We
They're
cut
in Long
into
Beach.
the Pacific Ocean.
I feel like this is starting to become a once a season thing. This is not the first time Bells has just
No.
noped right into the waves.
So, Bells, you have noped yourself into the ocean, and you were joined by, well, they go by Moth right now. They've had a couple names in the past couple months. They're still trying to figure it out, and that's okay. So, you broke your phone.
Yes, it was compromised.
Oh my god. Bells, like, don't take this the wrong way, but that is some big energy. I respect that. Fuck.
Sometimes you make big moves. I think phones are done anyway.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm a mer person, but still. So, like, does
So
this
see,
mean you're...
you're doing great. You're fabulous, and you don't have one, so
Well, that's
clearly.
true.
good evidence.
As they swim next to you, because you can talk underwater if you're a mermaid or a demigod, and fuck you if you say otherwise. It's my game. So does this mean you're like done getting like digital worshippers or whatever?
You know, whether or not that audience exists, I think I've realized just how ephemeral it is to have these kind of powers be so tied to Instagram. What happens when it goes away? What happens to me?
Heavy.
I need to think bigger than that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to worry about that. I just have to, you know, capsize a fishing vessel and eat some people. And I got to say, it is very fun, especially when they're using those nets that aren't safe for dolphins. That I get to be on the moral high ground and commit murder. It's the best.
Moral high ground at depth.
Mm.
What more could one ask for?
Yeah. By the way, I did look into Poison Ivy, and yes, she is a god, and we will stand. Not like you, but still.
I mean, like no one else, right?
Seriously. So Moth kind of bites their lower lip and go, finally, is it cool that you're down here? Because I know you got uncles and stuff floating about, and
You know, he has a bit of a temper, but we're not cool. And plus, Mom came from here too, like out of the waves, so we're on brand. Like that should cover me, I think.
Cool. I mean, if I see that redheaded girl again, I might rip her, extensions out, but
I could
Look at me,
never
my dad
condone
says-
violence.
neither would I. But murder's not violence. It's a act of good. All right, so I think we're just about at Santa Monica now. You want to get off here, or should I,
Yeah, I think Santa Monica would be perfect. Thank you.
Cool. With that, she begins to go topside, and you find yourself at the Santa Monica Pier, a beautiful tourist destination with a lovely beach and carnival rides.
So at this point, normally, I think I would want to call my Glamazons, and, that's the quickest way to go places.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a phone now. We're trying not to do the phone thing. So what do I do now? Hey, excuse me?
Are you just stopping a beachgoer?
Yeah.
Okay, you stop this well-tanned man who has a board under his arm and is wearing the obligatory hideous shorts. Yeah, hey, what's up?
Can I borrow your... No, that defeats the purpose. Sorry. Are you from around here?
Yeah, I used to live in Cavita, but I moved out here recently. Work.
Oh, yeah? What do you do? The notion of someone living in Santa Monica and being a surfer dude, does not mathematically compute.
No, it doesn't. Oh, I work in marketing. Yeah.
Got it.
That's how I'm here on a Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, it's Tuesday. All right. I was trying to make my way back to Hollywood. I don't suppose I could give you a bit of cash and you could call me an Uber?
Go ahead and try to sway him. Because this is a really hard role for you, and I really think it would be mechanically interesting to see how it plays out. And
well, they could use the voice, but that would be a dick move.
That's true.
So I think it's only it's only 10.
Only 10. With that, he, plants his board and is like, yeah, totally. Yeah, this shouldn't be too expensive. He's going to be in a Toyota Corolla. Look for a blue car. Yeah.
Blue car, got it. I'll just, it's a soggy bill, because that's what just happened, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. You pull out your wallet, and it is just, that thing where you open it up and just for a good 5 seconds, just waterfall out of your wallet. It is comical.
All right. I want to bend fate to just be put together again. And just
go ahead and give me a
dry
reroll.
cash. Let's see. 3 plus 6 plus 2 is math is 11.
Okay. Pick your 2 boons and your bane.
All right. So my gift does something beyond its normal limits.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'll give Flynn Fate's favor.
Oh.
Because really, I'm just about the gift doing something. And something bad finds me. How is that not the best one?
Okay. Great. So.
Who is my Uber driver?
You are immediately put together. You are on fleek. We must stand. Your skin glowing. Your hair a little wet, but it has that nice wet look. You know, the one that takes a
Oh,
lot
I'm
of
gonna get those
hairspray to
salt
make-
spray curls. Yes.
Yeah, you got the salt spray curls. It's got everything. Looks fine. You're dry. You do not have a starfish anywhere on your butt. It's fine.
I'd work it though. Just saying.
Yeah.
And then I hand over, like cash to
A
pay.
dry, crisp $20 bill.
Yep, perfect.
And you find your Uber.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's been a day. Hi, how are you?
I've been better. Turning around is the world's biggest fuckboy, Zeus.
Oh gosh, I was like, wait, Elon Musk drives an. Oh, okay.
Ugh. I said fuckboy, not monster. It's your grandpa.
Didn't expect you here. Hi, Grandpa.
Yeah. Got a call from my dad's retirement home about someone breaking in and talking to him, maybe giving him a large screen TV with one of those limey newcomers. Don't suppose you know anything about that?
I don't know anything about. I don't even drink things with lime in them.
Take a thread for telling an unnecessary lie.
Bells does not drink things with lime in them. The citric acid will erode their enamel.
Amazing.
Did not know that. All right.
But I'm happy to roll for mendacity.
Please do.
Absolutely. It would be my very great pleasure. That's 11 on the dice plus 3.
All right. So what happens on success for that roll?
On sway someone for NPCs, they'll accept your reasonable argument at no cost.
Okay. All right. I'll believe that you had nothing to do with it. But let's go talk to your friend, huh? What's his name? I can't see. My head's been a little fuzzy ever since someone, broke my neck.
So are you
He
sure you're
locks
getting the account
doors.
right?
Yeah, I'm sure. And he begins to drive.
I think I forgot some things at my place. Pull over right here.
Give me a roll of fate's disfavor.
Totally. So that cancels out because I sway with fate's favor.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just you do not want to be it doesn't even matter if you're family. Don't be alone with Zeus.
Ugh.
I mean, but 100% though. This guy's evil for a reason.
Yeah.
I'll take a reroll.
Okay.
Well, I get doubles.
Ooh. But do you succeed?
7.
Okay.
So let's see, 7 to 9. It demands some kind of price.
Okay. I'll pull over. I'll let you out. But where's your friend? I just want to talk to him.
My friend is out of LA somewhere. I think. Actually, with that bus, he could be anywhere. So I would look for the bus. It's where I saw him last.
If you're going to be in this family, you're going to have to be a little better at covering your own ass.
I'm in this family. Not a single one of us covers our ass. I've seen the statues.
That was 15 pounds and 2 millennia ago. But you know what? Still got it. And he does not pull over. He keeps driving, and you find yourself on the freeway.
Great. So it's a Tuesday. What is it? Rush hour?
No.
Okay. That means it's probably the 405, which means there's a decent amount of traffic anyway. I say all of this because we're going to kick out a window. We're going to use that prowess roll I was instructed to do.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it works better if it's going slower. But going from Santa Monica to anything in Hollywood, I have to assume this is a 405 trip. Maybe, it's probably the 10.
Even still, there's going to be some traffic before we
Right. There's going to be enough that if I throw myself out of a vehicle, I'm saying there's a chance. So anyway, yes, prowess -1. Let's go. That's a 6 and a 1. -1 is a 6. So if I selectively re-roll this die, we'll be at least partially okay.
We'll use a reroll.
And that's a 2 now, which is a 7, which is a partial success. I did it! I did a prowess!
All right, you kick open the window and you escape into a rather busy highway, even though it's still clogged. And Zeus steps out of the car, and whatever mask he was wearing earlier is gone. You see him in all his horrible glory. And he's going to pick up the car and throw it at you. Give me a perform under pressure to dodge.
Sure. So it's a good thing we have 9 million rerolls, my friends.
Seriously.
Whoa! That's a 12.
Boxcars?
Yeah, I haven't gotten an advance like a lot. Like, hey, there we go. Those are 2 doubles in one scene. Cool.
The car goes.
Hi, I do it.
Barry would be so proud of you right now because he throws this car and you just fucking slide. And thank God you're wearing those leggings because otherwise this might hurt.
The road rush would be terrible. Brilliant.
Yes.
Bringing it back. I mean, look, I don't catch things. Everything in my training is get out of the way.
And you fucking do that. You dodge this vehicle. It slams into 2 other vehicles, causing a huge pileup. And what are you going to do?
My cousin isn't any older than me, and she kicked your ass. Maybe you don't still have it, old man. Maybe you're going to end up in the Hotel California yourself, and not a moment too soon.
Roll to smite.
Do I word smite?
You word smite.
Cool. But do I actually have to roll prowess?
Okay, what were you trying to do?
I'm trying to shake him. Like, I'm trying to get him off the game, onto the defensive. Just something.
All right,
I'm kind of playing for time until hopefully, like, he comes at me, and then the semi just him like the end of Mean Girls.
Okay, go ahead and roll to sway someone to throw him off his game.
Whoa! Okay, that's another doubles.
Well, shit.
Yeah, these dice are cute today.
These guys like you.
I guess. I mean, after not liking me to introduce me to this problem, they are helping me out of the problem they caused. So that's an 8 plus 3. That's another 11.
Okay. And they accept your reasonable argument at no cost. Okay. Bells, you're not built for physical combat. You know this about yourself. But you have a sharp tongue. You inherited your mom's wit, at the very least. And you can tell you didn't just hit a nerve. You took a Harley Quinn sledgehammer and beat that nerve until it was flat enough to be fried for chicken parmesan. And he is going to throw a couple lightning bolts at you.
Thunderbolts of lightning? Very, very frightening.
Galileo.
Mamma mia.
I understand that this is your moment, but what do I need to do to know that Zeus is here fucking with my friends?
You're going to see it on the evening news is the
I
answer.
mean, same though. Like,
Mechanically, bend fate.
News alert on probably Flynn's phone, realistically. For all of us, I assume. Probably something also tied into like city grid, like traffic cams that they use to try to gauge speed, but also you could just see someone who's on the freeway. Am I close here?
I'm gonna say that, but I still need Megan to roll me to bend fate in order
okay.
to know
Hell
this.
yeah. That's fine.
No, sometimes the
I don't
universe
know
just
what Flynn
lines up and
activated.
it's like, oh, I need to be here now.
Yeah, I'm using a reroll because I got a 5 the first time. There we go. A 7. I just did it. I rolled an 8. It was -1.
Okay. So you get 1 boon and 1 bane, and I assume your boon is that you will.
I want my crown to fucking tingle, and I'm like, Zeus.
Your gift is something beyond its normal limits, so I'm going to say your crown has douchebag radar.
My God, it's always going off in Santa Monica.
Zeus?
I don't know that anything's wrong.
Did you just say Zeus? Why did you just say Zeus?
Oh no, is Zeus here? I do not have refreshments for him.
That's okay.
Says Carr.
Flynn?
If Zeus gets thirsty, he can gargle my nards. All right.
But where is Zeus? We need to know where he is.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look into it. I'm sure there's like a million different like bells sightings, the fan things where the people are tracking. Oh, is it? And I'm sure that like the hashtag is immediately like fight on the 10 freeway. I'm like, okay, that's where we gotta be. Car, I need you to get us there now.
On my way.
No, I mean like now. Like don't drive.
Oh.
Like be magic.
Okay. The car begins to
Transporting
rumble
car?
as the wheels fold in on itself, and it begins to spin rapidly as it flies off towards Santa Monica, like fucking Gamera.
And I'm taking a harm during armor.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I was going to ask what your bane was.
Please no spinny. That makes me secondhand nauseated. Please no spinny.
Okay. But it will be flying off like a DeLorean. How about that?
And it makes the noise. It just goes. I'm like, I swear it came like that. That's not me.
It's fine. But if Zeus is here, that means somebody is in danger. And
yeah, it sounds like Zeus is in danger.
Yeah.
Bells, you are escaping Zeus's wrath pretty easily. Well, not easily. There are cars being blown up. There's lightning flying everywhere. It's very, very frightening me. And your boots are not going to be the same after this. You're running on a highway. Like, they are not going to be the same. You're going to have to get these cleaned. And even then, like, oof.
They're hopeless, but you know what? We are
You're not
crying over spilt milk anymore. We are smashing things that get in our way or that mess with our vibe. And ideally, the patriarchy, which is throwing lightning bolts at me right now.
Yeah. So what do you do?
So having danced this dance and sent traffic effectively to a standstill across probably an interchange.
Oh, the whole city of Los Angeles is going to be shut down for the next like 12 hours.
Yeah.
I'm so
traffic
sorry.
is almost as traffic is so bad it's almost like it would be in an hour from now.
Yeah. LA jokes.
Sam just took harm there. They're running because confrontation in any form is not their thing. And they think, what would Megan do? And
Megan would hurt him.
And Belle stops and turns on their heel and slow walks back across the like wide open freeway towards Zeus, and is going to play Zeus chicken. Your domain, your nature is incoherent now. You have been warped and amalgamated and appropriated by so many cultures. You don't even know where the you is anymore. You're not a god, you're a Disney character. And someday, Disney will shut its vault on you.
I want you to roll to smite.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I have a 5 and a 1, so if I selectively reroll, we have a good chance. I'm saying there's a chance.
I would do it. I would do it.
Yeah, I would like to, please. Thank you, everybody, for rerolls for making this tongue lashing possible. And a 4.
That
means it's a partial success now because it's a 9 down to an 8.
Partial success. You choose one from the Smite Your Enemies list, and it's the front of the moves cheat sheet. I know you never had to look there before, but
I know, right? It's like, what is the
That's like me bending fate. I was like, I don't know where to find.
All right, so wait, that's grievous harm. It's at the front of the cheat sheet, but I'm looking on the quick start guide. I'm sorry.
It's the second page.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. I know who does know it, and I'm asking myself, what would Megan do? So hey, buddy.
Exchange harm.
I mean, yes, no question. That's absolutely happening. I cannot overemphasize that. And strictly speaking,
actually, hold on. I would say take something from your enemy would be good if you don't want to do physical harm and you want to like cow him emotionally.
I mean, but harm isn't actually described as physical harm.
No.
True.
So
but
let's exchange harm because
it means you're going to get some back at you. Exchange harm.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's good here because it's a tiny, like, brand new god trying to, like, this is not their like, I like exchange harm here. And strictly speaking, actually, Bells has epic weapon. They always have.
What is it?
So we have typically flavored that as being their glamazons, but in effect, mechanically, that hasn't really been the thing that they do. So I think their epic weapon is their voice. Like, because that's actually their weapon, and it's certainly the weapon they're using right now. They don't exchange physical harm, but they're doing harm, and that is the epic weapon by which they do it. Like, have you seen one tweet could end lives? Epic weapon.
I love that. I love that for them. Yeah, your words stab him in the goddamn heart. And his lightning bolt manages to strike you for 3 harm. And just as you get hit, that's when Carr comes flying in from overhead. And Megan, what do you do?
Did I see the harm?
You just saw
my friend.
You just saw Bells get hit by a lightning bolt.
Yeah, I'm very, very tired of Zeus being a problem. And this is going to seem like an overreaction. And I get that and I respect it, but I'm going to do it. And I'm burning an Ascendance move. I'm very tired of Zeus.
And we are going to deal with that next episode. My name is Stephen Pope. You can find me online at Stephen J. Pope 22. I do not need to finger spell it because you should be able to read it in our web captioner. Thank God. But just to prove that I did practice, STEVENJPOPE 22. Very proud of myself for that. You can also find me on Games We Never Play, the gaming exploratory podcast, every Monday and every Wednesday on twitch.tv/Games We Never Play. You can catch me running It's Always Sunny in the Shadows, a Vampire the Masquerade game that takes Masquerade and kind of goes, you're a little bit dorky, aren't you? And has fun with it. Abria, where can they find you, you goddess?
Hi, I'm Abria Iyengar. You can catch me on social media at Quiddy, Quiddie. I don't remember anything anymore. Cool, my brain just fully blanked out. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., you can catch me with Aki playing over on twitch.tv/D&D in our Lost Minds of Phandelver game over with the Roll20 crew and a new player, Gabe. Are we allowed to say who? Did we say who? Okay, cool. With Gabe James from Gabe James Games. He's amazing. On Tuesdays, we will be bringing back Pirates of Salt Bay for our victory lap of shortened season 4 very soon, to keep an eye out for that. And every other Friday, a new episode of 12-Sided Stories, a fully produced actual play, is released. We are now in a game that I am running in Hack the Planet called Heliotrope. And on Saturday mornings, you can catch me with the amazing Eric playing Return to the Spider-Verse, along with It's Probably Okay over on his channel at 10 a.m.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know, and I don't understand how his game works. What is Demigods? That's all.
All right, Eric, where can they find you?
Well, they can always find me at mostly Eric, which is my name on all the things, including Twitch, where I stream several days a week. And you can catch me August 18th is the return of Pirates of Salt Bay. So please tune in for that, and then all the things that I force Abria to bring me to, so that I can ride her coattails.
I rode yours into here.
Let's just ride all the coattails. Aki, where can they find you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Aki, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mixgenie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. And you can find my full schedule with everything that I do on my Twitch. That's twitch.tv/ShidareAki. That's SHIDAREAAKI.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Sam Delev, where can they find you?
Hi, I'm Sam Delev from the Internet Void. When I'm not attempting to word smite gods, you can find me on Twitter at Tchaikovsky, CHAIKOVSKY. I do roleplay and personal streaming throughout the Twitchernet. So if you want to know my schedule for all of those things, you can go to my About page on my Twitch channel that I have now, twitch.tv/Delevely, DELEVELY. Someday the brands shall be integrated, but for now, I like the classical music pun too much. Thank you so much.
Very nice. And remember to help Saving Throw, tuning in for all of our wonderful shows. Wildcards has recently announced its new campaign. We're going back to the Wild West, and this time we're going to the Freak Show, baby, and it's going to be great. Pew, 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 pew. And as stated, Pirates of Salt Bay will be making its triumphant return very soon. And remember, you can always check out all the great shows Saving Throw has on, well, here on Twitch, obviously, but also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Saving Throw Show. Special thanks to Dom Zook for running our channel. Without him, none of this would be possible. Thank you, Eric, for making sure we are not on fire. And with that, everyone, we will see you next week for more New Pantheon, and it's going to be a big one, so don't miss it. Until then, bye.